Hey puzzlers, this is Steve here with another video on how to solve some logic puzzles. This one's known as an Araf. How it works is you're going to be dividing the grid into regions such that each region contains exactly two numbers and the region's size must be between those numbers. So for example, if you have a region with a 2 and a 5 in it, the size can be either 4 cells or 3 cells. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and solve this example puzzle for you guys, sharing some common tips and tricks along the way. So it'll hopefully make it easier for you to solve this type of puzzle yourself in the future. Now I've pulled this puzzle in particular from a recently published book on Amazon. I'll post a link in the description below. Would love it if you guys would check out that book. But without further ado, let's get to solving. So the first thing that I do with these puzzles is I'm going to divide any numbers that are consecutive with one another or that are the same, drawing a line between them. So the 7 and 6, for instance, I'm going to draw a line between it because I know that those two numbers can't be part of the same region because there's no number in between them, right? You can't have a region size of 6.5. So there's a 7 and 6 there, 1 and 1 here can't be part of the same region. The 6 and 5 can't be part of the same region. This 6 and 5 can't be part of the same region, and this 1 and 2 can't be part of the same region. And I think, oh, and this 6 and 7 can't be. So this 6 you can see is kind of pigeonholed or cornered. It has to either come up or over that way. And I think that is it for that tip. The other thing I would do is I would look for numbers that are going to be isolated and can only reach one or two other digits and seeing how they could connect. So what I mean by that is this one is in a corner. It's kind of isolated. It can really only reach this 6 or 3 because it can't come down to the other one, right? Two digits of the same type can't connect. And it really can't connect to the 3 either because the region size would have to be 2. So you know that this 1 and the 6 have to connect. So we're going to connect those. Now that could be the region, right? That's a size 2. But it also could be 3, 4, or 5, right? It could come out like that. It could come out like that. So we don't quite know how the rest of that region goes, but we can come back to that. We just know that these two numbers have to connect. So that's a good start. And then this 1 is going to have to come down because it can't go up, right? Because then it would be forced to contact with the 3. And again, that would not work. If a 1 and 3 were connected, the region would have to be of size 2. So we know it comes down, but we don't know if it connects with the 5 like that. That'd be plausible, right? That's a 4-celled region. It could come down here and connect with the 8, but it certainly couldn't come down connect with the 1, 2, or 6, right? If it came down to connect with the 6, that's too big of a region. That's way more than 6 cells. So we know it's going to connect with either the 5 or the 8. We're just not quite sure yet how. Another interesting area is this 6, right? It can't come down. It'd hit the 5. You can't really go up either because we have a 6 here. That doesn't work. 6 and 7 are consecutive digits. That doesn't work. 6 and 5, again, consecutive digits. So that doesn't work. And it can't go, around and hit this 5. That doesn't work. You could say, well, maybe it could connect with the 14 and that would be fine, but you would then trap this 6. This 6 would be isolated. How would this 6 connect with anything else? So this 6 is now forced to connect with this 2. And I know it's going to have to continue because it has to be of size at least 3, right? The region is going to either be 3, 4, or 5 cells, but we don't know if it comes down or if it goes up or it comes over. But we do know that these two connect. So that's typically all I'm trying to do in the beginning of these Araf puzzles is just figure out which numbers connect with one another. So then I'd look at this 5, and this 5's kind of trapped. Can't come up, can't connect with the 4, and it can't connect with the 6. So it's forced to connect with the 1. So we know these two numbers connect with one another. We're just not sure, again, if it goes this way, or it could be, like that to size 4, but we know that these two connect, and then this 6 must connect with this 4 like that, and we know that's a size 5, so that's forced because again the 6s can't connect there. You can't connect with this number, can't connect with this number. Those would be consecutive numbers. can't connect with this 1 here because that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's too big of a region, right? So it's forced to connect with the 4, and it can't go up, so it's got to come over, and that's of size 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a perfect connection. We know that that is complete. So you know what I'm going to do so that I know that that is done. Let's make it like that so that I know that that's completed. The next thing I'd look at is, if we look at this 6, it's really constrained because you can't connect it with the 1s. That'd be too far, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need it to be of size 5, 4, 3, or 2, right? It has to be between the 1 and the 6, the region size. So you can't have that. That doesn't work. And the same thing with the other one. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's too big of a region. Can't connect with the 7. Can't connect with the 6. Can't connect with the 5. Can't connect with this number or that number. I don't think it connect with the 8. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, see, that doesn't work. It'd have to be size 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, see, you can't like go around it either. So this 6 must connect with the 2. And we're going to do that. And that's size 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be one more length. It could extend here or here. It can't go up because that would trap this 6. But it could extend here or here. Couldn't extend here because that would isolate this cell, and this would be its own region. That wouldn't work. But it could. This region could be just like that, or it could extend. And that's what makes Araf puzzles really hard, in my opinion, is that the region can be of multiple sizes. And this is an easier puzzle, but there's definitely some tough ones out there. But let's move on. This 6 is going to have the same problem as this 6. It can't connect with these 1s. Those are too far, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's too much. And same thing with the other one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's too far. Can't connect with the 7. We know it comes out though. We know it comes out like that. And I think it's going to have to connect with this 8, right? Because it can't connect with these numbers. Those are consecutive digits or the same digit. Can't connect with that number. Can't connect with these 1s. Can't connect with this 7. So the 8's the only number it can connect with. So this has to come out like that as well. And I don't think it can come out like that. That's too big of a region, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, see that? It needs to be of 7. Exactly. So 1, 2, 3, can't come out here. Well, maybe it could do this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that'd be the 7th one. But it has to. This is where it connects. So again, this is where it's tricky. We know that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have to add an extra cell to this region. It could be here, right? It could be this one or this one or this one or this one or this one. So we're not done with that region yet, but we do know this 8 and the 6 have to connect like that. That traps the 7 in and forces it to connect with this 1. So we can connect that. Now that's a size 2, so we know that that could be complete, but I think that leaves too many cells blank here. Because this purple region needs 1 more. So there's no way it could touch this one. And this burgundy region just can have 1 more as well. So there's no way it could touch this one. So this cell, and it can't be touched by this 1 because in fact this 1 would not connect with any numbers down there. So this 1 is forced to connect with this 5. So we can actually fill that in. And that region is complete. So we can actually, I'm going to order those up because that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't add a 5th cell into that region. So this has to come here because how else do you touch this cell, right? The 8 and 6 can't, 2 and 6 can't. So this has to connect. And I think it has to come down as well, because how else are you going to get this cell? This cell can't be touched by the burgundy region because we've already established that if that region comes out like this, you isolate or trap this one cell. So that doesn't work. So this has to come down like that. But from there, we don't know. It could continue down, or maybe it's that this cell could be burgundy or it could be this peach color. So we don't know. And same with this cell, it could be purple or the peach color. We don't know yet. So we'll come back to that. Let's think about this one is forced to connect with the 3, right? Because it can't connect with the 1 that way. Can't connect with the 6. I think that's too many cells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, too much. Now it could well, no, it can't connect with the 5 because it would trap the 3, and plus that's 5 blocks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that doesn't work. So we know these 2 connect. We'll make that, yeah, let's make that blue, I suppose. Now this cell here can be either part of the blue region or the green region. Oh no, it can't be. This blue region is complete because you have a 1 and a 3. So the only number between that is 2. So this has to be a 2-celled region. So we're done with that. So this cell can't be this light green because this region's complete. It has to be the dark green. So we know that. So 1, 2, 3. It could be done, or it could continue. Let's see. All right. So from here, what numbers have we not connected yet? This 6. Well, let's think about this 5. Yeah, because the 6 could connect with the 1, or it could kind of go around and connect with the 14. So that I don't know about that one. But this 5, well, could connect with the 7, could connect with the 14. So we're not quite sure yet on that. This 6, I think, is forced to connect with this 1. And my thought process on that is, well, it can't connect with the 5 there. Those are consecutive digits. Can't connect with the 7 or the 5. We've already established that. Can't come around and connect with this 6. Those are identical digits. Can't ever touch this 1. This 1's blocked off. And you can't connect it with the 1 because then you, well, yeah, so it does have to connect with that 1. So if it connects with the 14, yeah, if you connect with the 14, the 1 and the 5 would have to connect. The 1 and the 6 would have to connect. And the 7 and 5 could connect. Well, I guess that would work. I guess that could work. All right, so maybe that's not. All right, give me 1 second here. Let me think. So this 6 can connect with the 14, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. So this 14 can't connect with this 6 because you trap in this 6, right? If it goes like this, you trap this 6. So this 6 can't connect with the 14, the 7, or the 5. Can't connect with that 5. Can't connect with that 1. So the 6 and the 1 are forced. So let's highlight those 2. Oh, what color should we make it? Gray. Let's make it gray. And it has to connect here through this cell, no matter which way, because you can't connect you can't go around it, can't go under it, so it must go through it. So those cells connect. So this 7 now must force to be connected with this 5. You can't go around the 5 into this 14. Well, I guess the 14 and the the 14 and the 7 can't link up because then this 5 would have to connect with the 1. It would trap the 6. No, so these two are part of the same group. Let's make that a blue. This 6, yeah, has to connect with the 14, right? Because it can't connect with the 5. If it connects with the 1, it traps the 14. So these are connected. Let's make that, I don't know, like a brown. and then the 1 and the 5 have to connect. And it can't connect like this. It can't go around this cell because that's 5. That'd be too big of a region. It has to go through this cell. And then we're going to make that, that's the last color. Let's make that, I don't know. Gosh. I don't think it really matters. Let's make it this orange color. Hopefully you guys are seeing the different colors. All right, so that's a size 3. Could have one more, but it couldn't say cover this cell because then you trap these 2 cells here. So this cell here has to be part of the green region, right? This cell has to be part of the 1 and 5 because it can't be part of the green. That'd be too big. You could have 1, 2, 3, 4. You can only add one more cell to that region. Otherwise it'd be 5, 6. That'd be too big of a region. So this has to match that. And this is now done. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do that. So this cell has to be part of the green. And now that's done. So let's highlight that. We'll put the little borders there. So this cell could be purple or it could be gray. We don't know that yet. This cell has to be part of this, gosh, mud colored looking thing. Because this is only 3. We need this to be at least size 7. Right? And if we go up, we'd isolate this region. If it, like, let's say this is going to have to be that mucky color no matter what. And this cell then would be trapped. It has to be part of the same region. So we know that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it needs to be 6, 7. So that all needs to come out like that. That's the smallest size that region can be, 7. This needs to be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is all forced. And that's done. And so now this region's, this mucky color up here has to be done because it doesn't have any place else to go. So we're making good progress. I think we're going to be able to finish this up without too much pain. 1, 2, 3. We need, well, that could be it. This yellow needs one more. Could come down, could come over. This cell here has to be orange. Can't be anything else. It'd be, you know, it's isolated. It's surrounded, right? Because this red is complete already. It can't be red. So that is orange. We know that. But this cell could be orange or it could be yellow. Let's think about this cell. This cell can't be red and it can't be purple because the purple can only have one additional cell to the region. So this must be the burgundy, right? Because it can't be part of the gray or the yellow. That's too far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's too far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's too far. This has to be burgundy. And now this is complete because that's 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. And it can't be of size 6. So that's done. So this is must be peach. This or tan or salmon. I don't know what color it is. But I do know it's part of this region here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it could have one more. It could come up here. But that cell could also be purple. But let's think about, I think this has to be the purple because it can't reach the gray or the yellow, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'd be too much for the yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it'd be too much for the gray. So this has to be purple. And that is now done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the largest that region can be. So this must be that peach color. And now that peach colored region is now done because it's trapped in now. So this cell must be gray. No other cell, no other color can touch that. All the other colors around it are filled in already. So that's, let's make it of matching color. This here I think has to be yellow, right? Because it'd be too much gray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, can't be gray. That'd be too many gray. and nothing else can touch it. The orange is trapped in. So that must be yellow. And if that's yellow, it must connect with the other yellows like so. And now that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the largest region that can be, because it's between the 2 and the 6, can't go any higher. So this must be orange to complete that. And there you have it. We have finished an Araf puzzle. I really like these. To be honest, they are hard. This one, of course, is a little bit easier just as an example. But when I was making these and solving them for the book, they were definitely some of the tougher puzzles in my opinion, because again, the regions can be of multiple lengths. But I do enjoy it. I think they're kind of unique. They are popular, I think, on the Grandmaster Puzzles website. There's quite a few of them. So give some of them a try. Let me know what you think. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night.